How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is a day of another day. Of another day we call Friday. Anybody been said what's going on, people? Coming to you once again with some more bad news in reference to, I know she's a performer, but her name was, she's a woman that was, it's a woman that's from Sanford. And this woman is accused of illegally injections into the woman that was a performer. And this performer name was Shuntel. Now the thing about it is, her stage name was Lateasha Shuntel, but her real name was Lateasha Hall. Here's a picture right here. Okay, now this woman right here, Deanna Roberts, from Sanford, is accused of illegally silicone injection that may have caused the performer's life. Now, this is the thing that's going on. I'm sorry, Lateasha is a performer, and she had went to Deanna. Deanna is the one who does injections, the 46-year-old woman. She went to go see Miss Roberts. As she went to go see Miss Roberts, she had, did work done on her body and stuff. And the thing about it was that, silicone injection. So evidently she put it inside her buttocks. And she had hit up on Facebook, and this happened in November of last year, I think the 18th. And she had left a little thing, a tag in reference to Deanna Roberts, saying that, I don't think my ass will ever stop hurting, but I have no doubt that you're the best in the business. And this was last November. And I understand, the thing about it, as me as a person who's done this, you don't want to insult the person just in case everything goes well. And, if you one thing about them kind of people who does injection stuff, if you say anything to them as far as offensive or, being mean to them, they'll cut you off. And that means you're not the rest of your work done. Now, like I said before, I've got work done. I'm not going to say don't do it because I've done it, but I'm not going to give you a doctor because simple fact is I'm not going to do that because if something happens to you that would not be in my conscience. There are a lot of girls out here who have these fabulous bodies and they got injections done. It does not work for everybody. Everything is not for everybody. And when you are going to these black market doctors, you have to understand, once again, I said this before, I say it again. These are not doctors. These are people like you and me who have a craft of doing this type of work. Sometimes you get successful, sometimes you die. And the thing about it is that when you do this type of procedure, you have to ask yourself, am I willing to die to get this body? Because I just may die if that's what I do. And like I said before, you have to enter your own risk and stuff. I'm not going to give you no phone numbers and stuff like that because your death would never be in my conscience, and that's the kind of person I am. But anyway, this woman, Deanna Roberts, she's been buying silicone since 2004, and she bought it from the Arizona camp called the Factors 2. Now she had bought 178 gallons over the past of 11 years, and she used to travel and inject people as well. And the girl, Lateasha, was found dead in her Doraville home. Now, Deanna's not a doctor, and she had to fill out an affidavit stating that she would not be doing that type of work and stuff, and that she would be losing it for the lubricate medical supplies and stuff. And she filed an affidavit as well as that she wouldn't be doing illegal stuff as far as that. I guess because the people from the Compton called Factor 2 meant to cover their butt just in case she was doing some legal practice. And for some reason, I think a lot of people didn't know that Lateasha Hall had gotten work done because people was like, oh, thank goodness no one killed her. She died of natural causes. But reality is that allegedly she died from the silicone injection. Anyway, Check this out. Here's the storyline that's going on in the news right now.
It's a story you haven't seen yet. This woman isn't a doctor, but tonight she's in jail accused of giving silicone injections to people for more than a decade. Investigators told us one of those bogus procedures actually killed someone.
Yeah, federal agents raided the suspect's Sanford home as shocked neighbors looked on. Channel 9's Jeff Deals live at the Seminole County Jail right now. And Jeff, prosecutors say this illegal scheme started back in 2004.
And that's when they say she first started buying silicone. At the time, they say she even filled out an affidavit saying she was only going to be using it to lubricate medical supplies. Well, now she's here in the Seminole County Jail without bond because a judge decided she's a danger to society. On 20th Street in Sanford, neighbors saw federal agents raid this home early yesterday morning.
Yeah, a little bit surprised. Kind of surprised.
Agents arrested 46-year-old Deanna Roberts on federal charges related to the illegal use of silicone injections for cosmetic reasons. Last November, investigators say she killed someone in North Georgia who had the initials LH after injecting them in the buttocks, and that the death of LH resulted from the use of liquid silicone obtained by the defendant. The case appears to be related to a popular Atlanta drag performer with the stage name Lateasha Shuntel, who died 2 days after that alleged injection. Lateasha's death made headlines in the Atlanta area, and there were reports her death could be related to silicone injections. Her real name was Lateasha Hall. You can see with the initials LH. The day of the alleged injection, Lateasha even tagged Deanna Roberts in a Facebook post saying, "I don't think my expletive will ever stop hurting, but I have no doubt you are the best in the business." Prosecutors say starting in 2004, Roberts started buying liquid silicone from a company called Factor 2, 178 gallons over the past 11 years, and frequently traveled to inject people with it. The problem is the silicone isn't approved by the FDA for humans, and Roberts isn't a licensed medical professional. And we also reached out to police in Doraville, Georgia, where Lateasha died, to see if they are also pursuing charges against Roberts for the death. But so far, we have not heard back.
Okay, rest in peace, Lateasha Hall. And Lateasha Shuntel. The sad part about it is, it's a very dangerous procedure. And like I said before, I'd be a hypocrite if I say don't do it, but I would suggest not to. Me, myself, per se, the one who did my body, she's passed on. And the girls that are getting work done now, I can't say don't do it, but I wouldn't, my personal opinion, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't trust nobody. That's how I am now. I wouldn't trust it because everybody's a doctor. Everybody's a doctor. Due to the fact that a lot of girls cannot get jobs, due to the fact that girls are not eating hard for jobs, they're trying to find another way to make income as far as money. And if it's your life that has to be on stake as far as doing it, so be it. So my thing is that, will you be a person that's going to a person who says that they gotten work done, and yet still you could be the next skinny pig that ends up dead? And the sad part about it is that we always go from, this is how it plays. I know people say, well, why would y'all do this? This is how it plays out. You see a girl's body, you say, oh my God, your body's so beautiful. Those hormones, and she's honest, she'll say, no, I got my body done by, we'll say, Deanna Roberts as an example. Okay, give me her number, girl. I want to contact her so I can get my body done like you. Because a lot of times hormones don't work as well as people like to believe they do, but they don't. In some cases they do, but a lot of cases they don't. I'm not saying okay, for the record, I'm not saying everything is everybody. I'm not saying hormones don't work. I'm not saying hormones change your body, and I'm not saying all that stuff for everybody who's trying to find, reason to try to blame for something I said wrong. Sometimes hormones work differently for everybody. Everything is not for everybody. Everybody's sad. So she talked to the girl and stuff, and she go, well, girl, give me the girl's number because I saw your work. She contacted the girl would say, okay, she give her her prices, how much she charges, and they'll take it from there. And sometimes it's successful, and sometimes it's not. But like I said before, everybody's a doctor now, and these doctors are not licensed. These are black market doctors. That means it's illegal, very much illegal. And you have to understand, are you willing to die for this? Normally, when people do this type of work, they don't want you to die. My person, I really don't think they want you to die. I don't think no one in their right mind really wants to kill someone unless they're just crazy. But I really don't think that. But when you're playing doctor, you have to you have to be responsible for all the rules that may come with it. Anyway, the Ben said, I just want to put that there. about the Sanford woman that's accused of illegal silicone injection that may have led to Lateasha Hall's life. Because 2 days later, she was dead. Anyway, the being said, this is just turned out to be a crazy month. This year is really turning out to be really drastic. People are leaving this world this year. Anyway, the being said, I just wanted to put it out there, and thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Bye.